explain why 2 million people live in a prison, more than Philadelphia and all of its citizens. It's men who slave the day to make a living. All they make is cents to pay for what they're given. It's release day, and I'm at the halfway house, have a job bagging food on the other side of town. It was $200 a day to stay in prison. All I make is 50 slaving for the minute, so I'm facing debts and payments at the limit, and my baby's face is caving in its skin. And it's getting kinda colder in the winter when I'm told to get a building on my own, cause the system has disowned us. I call my man and cop another brick, but the cops come by and catch me through a snitch. I'm back inside and debt's collecting big, and I can't explain the cycle to my kids. Happy in the past, all alone contained, sitting in the grave that you actually made. The master just laughs, but he don't explain. Happy in the past, all alone contained, sitting in the grave that you actually made. The master just laughs, but he don't explain. Don't explain why they call this shit we live in democracy. Both political parties are partly of Nazis. Politics they push are products of propaganda. Policy they pass are quietly underhanded. Why does dot vote count the votes in an election? I thought I control the hopes of my selection of conventions. Supposed to choose the representative, not reduce the voice of choice when it's dissenting. Mention independence in a sentence, you'll regret it. The resentment is a sentiment that resonates within them. The pen was my remedy chosen for the mission, but the venom lost its potence to the listener. But the beat goes on. If we can't agree on freedom, let's party some more. I sit back and cry at what our nation is, and I can't explain complacent idiots. Happy in the past, all alone contained, sitting in the grave that you actually made. The master just laughs, but he don't explain. Happy in the past, all alone contained, sitting in the grave that you actually made. The master just laughs, but he don't explain. Don't explain why I'm sitting here explaining the day. A hypocrite creating an agenda of pain. A never-ending life to surrender your brain to opinions of a media that wants you enslaved. Truth is confusing the news. Who's ruling the views of humans in the movement of particular feuds? Curriculum in school is the food and the fuel for a future with the wool pulling you under wool. All it takes is games diverting your attention from the fucking fact that there's an elephant in the room. Put your finger to the sky for the singular eye before intelligence is consumed. I'm eloquent in the womb where the elements fuse, the gelatin for hell and the doom. The new world order waits in a position, and you can't explain what you're gonna do. Happy in the past, all alone contained, sitting in the grave that you actually made. The master just laughs, but he don't explain. Happy in the past, all alone contained, sitting in the grave that you actually made. The master just laughs, but he don't explain.